am Tatiana Riviere. I'm Deputy Director of TF1 Licenses, leading brand agent in France and Europe. Our big successes over the past year were indeed many of them. We've been achieving last year great successful developments in the licensed product market, as well as in the promotion market, and also our third big pillar of activity, which is live experience, meaning that we propose people immersive experiences, immersive places inspired by our IPs. If I have to give an example, for instance, regarding animation, we've been accompanying Miraculous Ladybug from the beginning of the existence of the IP, developing either a very successful program of licenses in every core and additional product categories, but also in promotions with major activations in the QSR or distribution market, for instance, and also developed with Sodexo Group an immersive guided cruise theme, which is a Paris tour in a boat of the group Sodexo for 2 consecutive years, with a very successful launch the same year of the theater release, which has been the French best animation launch in theaters, with more than 1.6 million tickets sold, which is just, wow, wonderful, and more than 15 impulse retail activations around the movie. And it's not the past year, but we are going to celebrate the 10th anniversary of the IP in 2025. We're also very proud to accompany Barbapapa, the evergreen great Barbapapa brand, with a dual development strategy, either targeting preschool and parents with licenses such as, for instance, Gemini, Nathan Puzzles, or Baya for publishing, but also with high-end and trendy collaborations, such as with the Louvre Museum, which is partner of Barbapapa for 2 years now, or also with famous luxury fashion brands. And also we are going to celebrate the 55th anniversary of the brand next year. So 23 has been great and 25 will be too. So we're also the very happy agent of the Blue Smurfs, and we are launching currently the new European master toy Giochi Preziosi range of products. The ranges of playsets, figurines and plushies are just great and very well welcomed in the retail network. And also amongst animation, we are also very strongly linked to our channel TV shows, and we are very active on the development of licensing programs inspired by our entertainment TV shows, for instance The Voice or Star Academy or Koh Lanta, which is the French version of Survival, with publishing, toys and game programs, but also apparel, back to school or promotions. Quite active on the fiction IPs. I have to give the examples of the Camping Paradis. It is a TV fiction very well known in France, talking about the life in a camping summer camp that now exists in a real network of campings with almost 100 branded Camping Paradis summer camps that welcomed more than 1 million vacationers last summer. So it is first worldwide and a very, very exciting achievement of last year. Among our 24 innovations, we are launching the program of the Millbourne Challenge, and I'm very glad to announce that we will launch soon this new TV show, which is indeed fully inspired by the evergreen family board game, the Millbourne, which will arrive for the first time on TV through a new animated TV show coming quite soon on air. And it will be a mixed series for children with a very strong, sustainable and inclusive values. And we are already working on the master toy program with Jumbo Lisette du Jardin, which is the master toy for this IP, who presented its product at Deauville with a very, very successful feedbacks from the market. And obviously, amongst the toys and games, we are already preparing the whole licensing development programs with all major categories under discussion already. our approach of the very important toy market is indeed very important. We've been working for more than 30 years now with all the toys and game licensees in the market, either master toys or more specialized toy manufacturers. For instance, we are currently working with Bandai on Miraculous, with Giochi Preziosi on the Smurfs, with Lancet, with whom we develop, for instance, between others, musical toys inspired by our musical TV show Star Academy or The Voice. We also work with Lexibook, with Jumbo Disset, Playmobil, Plastoy, or also new specialist partners such as Idance, for instance, on The Voice with musical toys. So we are very, very active in the French and European market on the toy market. It has not been in great shape, as we all know, in the profession, unfortunately. But we have very strong and confident relationship with our licensees and partners, either licensees and retail partners, indeed, and we accompany them in their developments through internal synergies and a very active trade marketing support, because we have a dedicated trade marketing team at TF1 Licensees, and we really support licensees on their trade activations with all retailers, such as, for instance, through digital activations or money can buy experience that we help them to build with every distributor, such as Jouet Club, such as like André Cré, King Jouet, and also obviously food hypermarkets or specialists. And we are also quite active on the pure player retail, because for instance, Miraculous has its own shop on Amazon, and we are working very closely with them and the right holders and licensees on this specific channel. So yeah, we know that the toy market has been in quite difficulties moments lately, but more than ever, we really see that strong and attractive brands are really the key, to keep a share of voice in this market and go through the crisis. For instance, we know that the fashionable market has been quite in a difficult situation later and has been decreasing, but for instance, Bandai, that we know very well, could maintain its growth on this category with the Miraculous IP. So, well, let's keep pace and accompany licensees in the retail market. And also, in parallel of these elements, we are quite proactive on the development of dedicated sustainable products. For instance, we have developed with Goliath 100 recycled products puzzles under the brand of Ushuaia, which is our green and nature IP. And also we are very active on because we strongly believe in the current trend of kidult products, and we are quite active on these developments, for instance, with Miraculous or with evergreen brands such as Smurfs or Barbapapa. One licensing division is currently organized, integrating the whole value chain of the license activity. We are really proposing a complete approach to our partners, either right holders or distributors and licensees, obviously, integrating internally the sales specialists, specialized by category and by market, but also, as I said previously, with a dedicated marketing, communication and trade marketing team to support really day after day every retailers and our licensees. We also have a dedicated artwork expert teams accompanying the licensees in their creative developments, and also our right holders, giving them real advice and specialist accompaniment regarding style guides. And obviously, we integrate the whole legal, administrative, financial services. So we integrate the whole value chain of the license, but as a part of the big TF1 group, obviously, we also have day-to-day very close linked with other teams and other specialties of the group, which allows us to develop synergies with, for instance, our production teams of Blue Spirit Studios, for instance, or our advertising teams of TF1 Publicity, with whom we have a very, very active relationship with brands and advertisers, to whom we can propose really 360 branded communication operations with a link to our media assets. In terms of next novelties, so we have so much in the pipe. I'm very, very impatient to talk to you later on during the year, you know, to have a follow-up on our announcements, but not always can be announced right now. What I can announce right now is maybe the two latest great novelties we've been announcing lately. The first one is the new summer camps Ushuaia villages. I talked previously of the camping networks, which exist for 3 years now. But this year, a few weeks ago, we announced the launch of a new camping network branded Ushuaia. And its DNA is really nature, authenticity, reconnection to the country and to the specificities of the regions in France, and that's really proposed to vacationers an offer quite authentic with a real link to the region, the nature, and the local specificities in terms of gastronomy, of arts, of culture. So we are very proud of this novelty. And the second one will be more like a teasing, because we are not revealing more for now on this project, but we've announced lately the very first worldwide premiere, the opening of The Voice Café, the first The Voice Café, which will open in France this year. I'll let you know the specific date later on. And it will be really one of the kind leisure spot with food, restaurants, karaoke and live music, so stay tuned.